Alright, so let me do a quick little breakdown of this little guy here. First thing I did was the same thing I did to the blue one, was the electronics. Electronics have changed since then. Let's see here. I have light mod, and I have the front and back lights separate, so I can play with those separately. Have just the tail lights on or just the headlights. I've got a GST plug for the 2S and then the 3S. I don't remember what those are called. I'm new. This guy here, these are for the magnets to hold the body on. Works pretty good. I suggest the Harbor Freight earth magnets. Like 10 of them in here for like $3. They're super strong. Anyways, so I have the receiver up here on top of the servo. See it there. Did the same thing here. I just fixed these straight axles and put metal ends on them, and I had to Dremel down the axle rod to get it to fit right on these knuckles. I probably was supposed to get new knuckles and new casing and probably a whole new axle, which I'll probably get new axles. Back ones, of course, went on really easy. And then one side started slipping, so I had to Dremel a flat spot for the set screw. The set screws suck. So this one will probably slip at some point. Really hope not. I think I got it in there real good. Let's see, I got metal drive lines, a 370 motor with a single speed transmission, which had lube in it. I put more in it. We've got the 60 amp ESC to the motor, and your battery has a jumper for nickel hydride and lipo, and then it has a jumper for the brake and whatnot, which I don't really see a difference. Let's see, and then my 6-channel, this guy here, I love these. It has the thumb on it. Works really good. Yeah, so with these links, I use the bolts and nuts from the shocks to use the plastic links. On these in here, I did the same thing. Because they're a cup, I used one of these nuts with the plastic in it so it won't come unscrewed. I put a little screw in there, and so it has that big nut for the cup to go on, and I did that on the front and the back. So you have to have those. These metal shocks came with, excuse me. The metal shocks came with a lot of hardware. I've been using it to fix stuff. Let's see. I don't know what else. I haven't really done much else other than that. But that's how I have it set up. The next thing, I got the straight axles working. The next thing, will be this thing right here, solid metal. I don't even know how they got that in there. Solid metal tray for the servo. The sucker goes up there, one way or the other. I don't know. But you should lift it up a little bit, so the servo is not so low. because these things end up bottoming out on the servo. It hits the servo before my shocks go down all the way. Articulates all the way, but it hits the servo. So, and it's at the lowest point really, unless I put it on the frame. And I put too much angle on these, they start binding. Same with everything. So it has to be just right, or it won't run right, or well. The plastic knuckles I did shave down, and so my front end's a little loose, but man, I've got some turning angle now. So when I get the new servo in there, I've got this guy here, the 21G DS powered, waterproof, all metal servo. So we'll see how these work. I have a matching one for the SCX24, the 12G. So this and this on the front, all metal. And then I'm going to move the receiver and the speed control back. Try to put it back here. And then maybe we can get the battery to mount up front, even more weight on the front end. And we'll start just going front. Might be enough room. It's huge though. I don't know. Not going to crawl with that on there. My shrink wrap job here. Wait for a spark to shoot out. Anyways, so that's what's coming next. I think I'm going to play with this before I install this and start messing with the servo, because I want to play with it. After I fix the straight axles, I have a lowrider now.
How do you test your rig?